Welcome back to Weekend Update. I'm your host, Preston Tompkins.
And I'm Zach Reinert.
Each week, we invite our comedian friends on to read monologue jokes that they just wrote about the recent topics going on in the country and the world. I'm very excited for this week. We got a stacked lineup, some of our best buds. First comic I want to introduce, please give it up for Mike Fellows, everybody. Yeah. Mike, where can people find you? And do you have anything you want to promote?
Memeing into the void on Instagram. It's where I sell LSD. I'm just kidding.
He's not kidding, but we are kidding.
I'm not kidding, but
he's not kidding, but we are kidding.
Yeah.
Other than that, if you're in LA, catch a show. I don't know.
Fuck yeah. I highly recommend following Mike on Instagram. He's
the best social media follow.
Top 5 social media on there. And you have a picture of Kamala and Chris Dorner on a campaign poster up on there.
I love that so much, man.
T-shirts and a sticker soon.
If you are
fucking it up.
Man, I love that poster so goddamn much. I love it so much.
If you're only listening, please go to YouTube and you'll see what we're talking about. And then Zach, introduce our next guest.
Yeah, he's a great comedian from Louisiana. Give it up for John Merrifield, everybody.
Yeah.
John, is he still here?
I'm still here. Sorry,
sorry. I'm in my phone mode, so I don't have everyone in my view.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're back. He's back to vertical.
Yeah.
I know. I fucking hate the phone thing.
Okay.
John, where can people find you online? And do you have anything you want to promote?
Oh yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at JB Merrifield, also at Oof Comedy Official, on TikTok at John B Merrifield.
Fuck yeah.
Those are my main. I'll promote all my stuff on those things.
Yeah, there we go.
Thanks, man.
Zach and I, we last year went down to Louisiana, Lafayette, to do some shows, and Mike was down there with us, and that was one of my favorite road shows I think I've ever done. Because you guys,
the best road trip I've ever done in my whole life. I had the most fun
on
that road trip.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
yep.
We got a sneak peek of the shit that Zach put on his album.
Yeah,
I'll let Zach do jokes, and I'm like just jealous of the form of autism that he got that I didn't.
My wife is not.
I don't know how to turn my phone for the background. Like, let me fucking write one-liners like that.
Oh man, but Lafayette
John
comedy
also is a fucking brilliant one.
Yeah, John is a great joke writer. Mike is a great joke writer. Like, I mean, you guys are all both. It's crazy. Like, we have 3 one-liners, and Preston is also spent like time writing one-liners. So,
I took like
for 2 hours on here.
Yeah. But I want to shout out Lafayette Comedy real quick because that comedy scene is so much fun, and you guys have a lot of amazing shows going on.
Yeah, shout out Jason Leonard, Tyler Arsenault, those guys fucking rule.
Yeah, I love finding smaller cities that have great comedy scenes, and sometimes
we're going back in December.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
wow.
We're gonna hang out
beginning of December, first week of December, baby. Back in Louisiana.
If I lived where you live, John, I think I'd be 500 pounds by now.
I know, man. There's no way I could fucking just live in Louisiana. I'd be dead.
Yeah, I've been maintaining my weight only because I have to ride a bike to work. So
well, there you go.
My metabolism's crashing or whatever, getting old, and I have to like keep wearing my girlfriend's like oversized pajama shirts. I got sharks and alligators. I feel like I either look like more autistic or like a pedophile, so I'm walking around praying that I look like autistic.
Don't worry.
I also do want to say Mike's girlfriend is very cool because she messaged me about my dog.
Yep.
Sometimes
she
awesome.
loves all you guys.
Yeah, she has. They have a small Chihuahua, and they occasionally be like, "Oh, Ramona."
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Well, without further ado, we're gonna read some monologue jokes, and I only have one couch fucking joke this week. I'm kind of proud of
myself.
Yeah,
not a lot. I don't have a lot of. Yeah, we'll see.
Like we probably all have one.
Go for it. But yeah, so like again, another week, not too much happened, just World War III breaking out. But there's no assassination attempts or anything. So I had to dig a little deep for the headlines this week. But my first one is Joe Rogan released a new comedy special yesterday on Netflix. You know what that means? The CIA can take a break from playing Jim Brewer in the torture chambers in Guantanamo.
Guantanamo.
Did you see the tit sweat stains on Rogan?
Yeah, it looks like lactating.
Dude, that special is really bad. It's
I didn't watch it.
It's fucking really bad. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah. It's like of an Olympic boxer, but you're okay with this little sweaty fucking.
Yeah, well, it's basically it's like what if Chappelle had no charisma,
right?
Like at that point, why does he need to do a comedy special?
I don't know. Why is he still doing this?
He has the most popular podcast in the world. What are you doing?
I think it's an ego thing.
I think he just wants them to think that he's not a one-trick pony, and he wants to like be on the same. And this, he wants to be included in the same like thought as like the people who do stand-up, and now he's just not.
Same reason he stole the.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you can't do this.
For the mothership, and he's like, what if we took all the worst fucking pieces of shit?
Yeah.
Centralized it in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Zach, you're up.
All right, let's see. A new study revealed that pedophiles are more likely to have lower IQs than people who are not pedophiles, scientists say. Seems like common sense to me. You'd probably have a low IQ too if you weren't allowed near schools.
Oh, man.
Folks.
I have one pedophile joke I could attach to that, I guess.
Let's see. Go for it, Mike.
All right. I just want to read it how I wrote it here. 61-year-old Anthony Kiedis is stirring up controversy by dating a woman 42 years his junior. This, coupled with the revelations from his autobiography about having sex with underage girls, has led him to change the name of his band to the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Sex offender. Bro, the Anthony Kiedis as a pedophile thing has been bizarre, man. I guess maybe he probably always was, and I just didn't know.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where you find out like a actor or like a band that is been around for 30 years.
Like imagine finding out Mark Hoppus is like dating like a 14-year-old.
Mark Hoppus, no, he's just dating an alien right now. That's all he's dating.
I've been working on this impression, but like it makes people a little uncomfortable so far, but I feel like Zach at least would appreciate it. But it's Casey Anthony Kiedis, California killed my baby.
That's great, man.
My bad.
That's so
the delivery on that was on point.
Like, what, you guys don't like impressions?
That's so fucking good, man.
God damn it. We have a Casey Anthony joke in the first 10 minutes. I'm so fucking
That's so fucking good.
I have another Casey Anthony joke for later.
All right, yeah, save it for later.
My load here.
Yeah, save that, baby.
All right, John, you're up.
So I just recently read that pubic lice is going extinct. How's that possible? Did my ex die?
Oh my, fantastic.
What's her number? I can fix her.
See, that's why I like monologue jokes. Like there's no like boundaries. You can make it personal or as global as you want. So.
It amazes me, like, because no one ever talks about like how they watch like late night shows. But man, every comedian is like, I love monologue jokes.
We all have the same little autism about it for some reason.
Only thing that's
exactly, man.
Anymore.
We all have the same autism for wanting to write these jokes.
Late night's kind of been lacking for a while. Like
that too, man. That too.
You got very sterilized. The Trump shit just made it all redundant. We were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
But I grew up with like Conan in the 90s and fucking shit that like strived to be really funny,
Dude, absolutely. Conan still has all of his monologues from his TBS run on YouTube on his Conan channel.
What?
Yeah. And it's like I was watching him and I'm like, oh yeah, monologue jokes used to not, their goal was not to end up on TikTok, like how everything is now. So now like every joke now has to have some visual component to put online. And I think that's why, monologue jokes are kind of lacking these days. So
I actually, my favorite thing to do is I will go and read old Jay Leno monologue jokes.
Yeah.
It fucking rules, man. It fucking rules.
We're talking about that too.
I laugh. I have a good time. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
God damn.
He listens to old, like, hacky Jay Leno monologues to get in the headspace for the show. And I was like,
dude, it rules. I love
like,
the hacky shit.
The
hacky shit really gets me in the space.
Yeah.
The hacky shit really gets me in the space.
Gets you in the zone, baby.
But he was like the certified badass comic in the 70s, you know,
Yeah.
But he really leaned into
Oh, no, yeah. Anthony Jeselnik still swears by Jay Leno's stand-up. He's like, if you go watch him do stand-up, it's like amazing.
Yeah. Him and Letterman were just like, you know, geniuses.
Just powerhouses.
Yeah.
Letterman's my favorite of all time. I don't like him as much anymore.
Absolutely,
I
bro.
like when he was on his show.
Bro.
Letterman didn't really deviate to his like true self like Leno did, you know.
Yeah.
I think Letterman is the funniest late night host of all time, in my opinion.
Absolutely, dude.
I was more of a Conan guy, but I respect the shit out of Letterman. And then just Conan late night in the 90s, you know, he had Andy Daly and like Louis Freak, you know.
Letterman was like the only one that ever like went at the celebrities.
Yeah.
Like he was like a dick to the celebrities.
Yeah. He really was.
That was what was great about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't pretend to like stuff he didn't like.
Exactly, man. Yeah.
Or sometimes he would even pretend not to like stuff that he did like. And that was funny.
And he just shitted on it. Yeah.
And like he did those satellites. I remember like he did a Taco Bell satellite one time. Oh my God. That is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, where he worked the Taco Bell drive-thru, and it was so,
if you have not seen that, look it up. It's still on YouTube.
It's still on YouTube. It's the funniest thing of all time.
Drive-thru of Taco Bell and was shitting on the customers' orders. It was perfect.
He was like, he told somebody, he's like, you can offer me 50 cents more, and I'll let you put your head under the fountain, the soda fountain.
I was a big like Bill Hicks nerd as a teenager, and then I was resentful to Letterman when he like lied to him about like censoring his set, but he brought on like Bill's parents later on and like made up for it or whatever.
That rules.
Yeah, like, I don't all the personal shit or whatever. Letterman was a brilliant like at that position or whatever.
Have you watched any of his Netflix show? I haven't watched any of that.
No, I never. I actually didn't.
No, not really.
I watched some of it
all the time. I ain't watching that shit.
Yeah, no, he kind of just like, I don't know. I don't like some of the people he interviews.
Yeah,
it's like I didn't think of him as like that establishment focused before, and so now when he had Obama on, I was like, oh, come on, get out of here. And then he had Zelensky on, and I'm like, like
I know it's like you're just doing it for the state at this point.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a Tony Hinchcliffe next week.
I know. It's like, who's next? Netanyahu? Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
That's what I'm saying, man. He might as well.
All right. Okay. I got a joke that is for Zach here. A plea deal to take the death penalty off the table for the 9/11 masterminds was revoked this week by Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin. George W. Bush responded with, quote, "Wait, what? That's not fair. I mean, hold on. Yeah, good call. Go for it. Get them, boys." It's crazy that they're still waiting to do their trial.
Dude, they're still trying 9/11? What the fuck, man?
It's because the way we got the info was through torture, and that's what's upheld it in court throughout all these years. So we can't even torture. We can't even get the info from the people that attacked us correctly. Like our CIA is just fucked, man.
Also, Saudi Arabia just owns us, so it's fine.
Yeah. So just keep them in prison. I don't know why we're still doing this.
One of my jokes, because the anniversary is coming up again, and it's basically, I can't believe it's been 23 years since George Bush Jr.'s read a book.
I love that joke, man.
Oh fuck, that's great.
That joke.
But I think my favorite 9/11 joke is it's like America had 2 towers removed to suck its own dick.
Just when you think every 9/11 joke has been milked out, here comes Mike Fellows with an I've never fucking heard. That's
my biggest concern as a stand-up, getting in that pocket. Like, how soon can I get into these 9/11 jokes?
No, that just proves there's still stuff to mine out there, folks. Keep writing.
Oh, dude, it never ends. It never.
You guys know that my birthday is 9/11?
Yeah, I do know that actually. Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, I remember.
I love it. I love that.
I remember that day. I was supposed to get cupcakes. Supposed to get cupcakes. No cupcakes. I did get 2 very big candles.
I got it.
Were they trick candles?
Do you guys are you familiar with
I didn't even know that they could do
Yount?
that. What?
Are you familiar with the comic Hampton Yount?
Yeah, love Hampton.
Joke about like a guy whose birthday is 9/11, but he wasn't aware of the attacks happening, and like people call him freaking out, like, dude, you know what happened today? You know what today is? And he's like, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man, love Hampton.
I love that this podcast is telling jokes and then relating to other jokes. Like, it's all jokes. It's all jokes. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's all we're doing. Is
no, it's rules, man. It rules. That's awesome.
All right, Zach, you're up next.
All right, let's see. This one's fucked up. 14 people were arrested and 10 victims of sex trafficking were rescued, including a 16-year-old girl in the sting operation at the Comic-Con International Convention in San Diego, California last week, officials said. Notable rescued victims include 3 Harley Quinns, 3 Supergirls, 2 Black Widows, a Wonder Woman, and 1 Batgirl.
That's great. Also, absolutely insane that Comic-Con has sex trafficking going on. So
that's actually one of the events I would assume that absolutely has sex trafficking.
I guess I'm just fucking stupid because I would only think it would be like Super Bowl or NBA championships and stuff.
Or sweet, naive, gullible Preston.
Yeah, I know.
I
was like, at Comic-Con, what?
16-year-old girls dressed up like superheroes.
You guys sexualize that?
I bet that's innocent.
Oh my god. I thought we weren't going to talk about Jeff Ross on the
podcast. Yeah. Oh fuck. All right, Mike, you're up next.
Okay. You mentioned JD Vance earlier. Let's get into that. All right. Republican vice presidential candidate JD Vance spoke candidly earlier this week about his past experiences with a trans lover. Technically, it was a couch that transitions into a bed, but still.
That's great, man. That's fucking great.
He will never live that down. That is cemented in
that's
history.
A couch joke I haven't already heard. So
exactly.
I really loved your the casting couch. What's that lady doing here?
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, that was a great one. All right, John, you're up.
The USA is being accused of interfering in a Brazilian election. I knew they interfered in a lot of elections, but a Brazilian?
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
I love that.
Damn it. A Brazilian? I could just imagine Leno doing his little.
I know, Leno with like the.
Okay. Kamala Harris is meeting with.
We need like a Kevin O'Neill or whatever that black guy's name was.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
We need like a music guy. Even if the even on
Kevin
Zoom.
Eubanks.
Kevin Eubanks, yes.
Yep.
We need like a person on Zoom even we can just like be like, hey, and then it goes to that guy.
We need to get Greg Ellis on here with a keyboard.
Shaking his head.
Yep.
Yes, we need a shake your head guy.
We're like, oh, come on, guy.
I think Kevin was on autopilot after a while. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely. All right. Kamala Harris is meeting with potential vice president picks this weekend. A list of questions she's asking the candidates was released to the press. The first question on the list: have you had sex with a couch before?
Yeah.
All right.
That's easy competition.
Easy. I hope it's what's his name? Waltz, WALTZ, the guy that gave.
Yeah, the Shapiro guy seems brutal because he he literally volunteered to serve in the IDF, which is not great.
Not great. Not good.
Not
it would
great.
be interesting to see a woman have sex with a couch. How would that look?
Yeah, that's yeah.
That sounds like a Pornhub comment under the JD.
Oh yeah. Talk about couch surfing. Folks.
Look, I'm just trying to be equal.
All right, Zach, you're up.
All right, let's see. A Tesla that hit and killed a motorcyclist near Seattle in April was running on the car's self-driving system at the time of the crash, the Washington State Patrol confirmed NBC News on Wednesday, prompting Elon Musk to announce he feels bad, is dumb, and will walk into the ocean to better humanity.
Finally.
Now that's a platform I can get behind, folks.
Oh, man.
That's my optimistic joke. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Mike.
Oh, God. We were talking about Elon. He's disowning his trans kids or whatever. But basically, like recently, Caitlyn Jenner came out and said that she doesn't believe that trans women are real women. But then she went on to add, you know who was a real woman? The widow I killed with my car. Dude, like the whole thing.
God damn it!
Thinking like Gen Z is gonna cancel him because he's making fun of right-wing ghoul Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's so fucking funny.
Punches, but Caitlin's like, actually, funny. I don't exist, bro. Like,
you weren't down in the trenches. You weren't there when you knew we were making fun of her day one, baby. Man, I haven't heard a Caitlyn Jenner killing someone joke in a while, so that was a breath of fresh air.
Imagine being the first on Facebook. I can't imagine the high of being the first person to write the joke of course she's a woman. She killed someone with her car.
Yeah. It was a race. All right, John, go for it.
JD Vance's basement was raided recently, and they found all of his old VHSs of Big Comfy Couch.
For our younger listeners, I highly doubt we have any younger listeners, but that was a show in the 90s that I watched when I was a little baby boy. So
great show.
Great fucking show.
Oh yeah, very hot character. All the characters are hot.
Very sexy
the
cast.
doll was hot.
Very.
You got to watch her do yoga as a clock.
Yeah.
That made my clock hard right now.
Folks. Okay. Tom Cruise will perform a stunt at the closing ceremony of the 2024 Paris Olympics. He is set to rappel down from the Eiffel Tower in an attempt to not be 5'7".
That's great. See, that's great.
Just a fun.
That would actually get passed on Weekend Update. Like, that's a joke that would actually get passed.
It's a real fun one. If he fucking dies at the Olympics and I don't get the ending to Mission Impossible, I'm gonna be fucking mad.
That guy wants to die in front of everyone.
Yeah, maybe that's his cake.
He wants to try. No, he wants to try like the most insane thing and like die in front of everyone. I'm pretty convinced. Like
I'm just. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, he literally wants to be like the ballsiest person ever. Yeah. And just like die trying like the most insane stunt, I think.
I'm just picturing JD Vance jerking off to that clip of Tom Cruise jumping up and down on the like BDSM when the girl like sits on the balls or whatever.
That's very funny.
Like that, don't you?
Oh man, he just anytime a couch moving company or like a mover company is in his neighborhood, he's like, honey, let me go watch. Let's see if I can help out.
I had a tweet I deleted, but it was like imagine walking into JD Vance's house and you see like a couch missing some legs and you're like, you fucking pervert.
You son of a bitch.
God damn it. All right, Zach, you're up.
All right. Let's see. An inmate was sentenced to more than 4 years Thursday for his role in the 2018 fatal bludgeoning of notorious Boston gangster James Whitey Bulger in a West Virginia federal prison. I just hope whoever gave him the order did a Chris Farley Tommy Boy impression. Kill Whitey.
That's great.
That one's for Kurt. Shout out Kurt Ryan.
Yeah, shout out Kurt.
All right.
Tommy Boy right now.
Yeah.
He probably is watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
put on
Sunday.
That little coat, fat boy.
That's a Sunday routine.
Oh man.
All right. Man. Go for it, fellows.
Let's see. I'll tie back to some of the other stuff we were talking about. This one isn't too much monologue style. Let me see what I could do with it.
Go for it.
Let's see. According to a Zionist logic, the slaughtering of Palestinian children is justified because Israel has a right to defend herself. And following that same logic, so did Casey Anthony.
Dude, that's great, man. That's a great joke. That's like a fucking amazing joke.
I love the pipeline from genocide to Casey Anthony. Let's fucking
that's just a really
than you think. Connect the dots, man.
I have no tags.
It was in front of us the whole time.
Man, right. I actually listened to the audio book about the Casey Anthony case. Holy shit, she was so guilty.
Never pass the autistic boy the aux. He'll just start playing the audio book.
No one has ever been more guilty than her.
Oh god,
it's not great.
I like to accuse dudes of being misogynist when they're like, you know, they get mad when I make a Casey Anthony joke.
Yeah,
like, it's 2020.
Who gives it? It's almost 20 years ago. All right,
yeah,
John.
I always say when I do a Casey Anthony joke, I'm always like, a lot of Casey Anthony fans in here, I guess. Like when it doesn't land. Like that.
A lot of Anthony heads in here tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of party heads.
Real Anthony hours.
Yeah. All right, John, you are up.
So Casey Anthony
please go on.
I do have a Casey Anthony joke. I have a poem. Okay. Roses are red, violets are not. Casey Anthony is innocent and hot.
1 out of 2 ain't bad. I'll take it.
She is very hot. I will give
man, for this episode, I'm going to put a picture of Casey Anthony for the podcast. So if you have your Spotify app
one of the most
right
memes, one of the memes I got the most like shit from like, you know, right wing Peckerwoods or whatever. It was one of those, you know, euphoric utopian society if templates, but it was like society if Casey Anthony was the babysitter for Kyle Rittenhouse.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's man,
so funny.
Zach and I did a sketch where we sent it was a time travel sketch, and we got a green screen out and everything, and we sent Zach to 1900 or whatever. And then Casey Anthony had already killed baby Hitler, and Zach was too late.
That's great.
Yeah, she would be the best person to send.
That is a movie we actually kind of wanted to write. Was what if the FBI or
that'd be a fun short film, to
be
honest. But she would sue the living fucking ever shit out of us.
It's like Minority Report, but they sign up Casey Anthony to kill baby Hitler.
We'd have to change the name, which would defeat the whole purpose.
No, you got to get sued.
Yeah, John knows
you
about that.
You want this thing to go anywhere, you got to get sued about it.
Yeah, John is the expert on getting sued over a goddamn joke.
John got sued by a city.
Yeah, are we allowed to talk about that, or should we?
If you say one more word, I swear. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
The whole you guys are Casey Anthony fans thing, like a good example of that, like, you know, being used. I saw Sam Talent, and it was like right after his mom died, and he was just trying to open up about her and, you know, try to get through it with comedy and stuff. But he was being honest, and he said that she was a Holocaust denier, and everyone groaned. And he was like, "What? You would rather live in a world where 6 million Jews were killed?" She was an optimist.
Yeah,
that's fucking wild.
That's so funny.
Oh, man.
That's so funny.
Shout out.
I thought he was going to say something like, "Is she here?" Or...
Yeah,
that's so funny though. She was so optimistic.
Yeah. Shout out Sam Talent. I highly doubt our listeners don't know who he is. I'm sure you do.
He's actually at my house right now.
Yeah. But if you somehow don't know who he is, check him out. Very funny.
He's only like a top 10 most famous comic now.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Let's promote people that are doing way better than
Yeah.
Can we just name comics?
We're just sucking dick. We're just sucking dicks on this podcast.
Oh, dude. Yeah. When I discovered Sam Talent, it was at the comedy festival in Humboldt. And we were like doing ketamine, and our friend Rose Vineshank was in the room with the door open, just like K-holing where she couldn't move. But me and like the other comic are in the living room, and we had just discovered Sam Talent, and we're just like metaphorically sucking his dick. We're like, his last name is literally Talent, and stand-up comedy is so important. And she's like, I don't consent to this. Stop it.
That's very funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, Sam's he's
oh no, he's an amazing
very funny boy.
Yeah, best comic. Yeah.
Very funny boy. Also
so fucking talented, like it's hard to even like narrow down top 5, but you guys are fucking killing it.
Exactly. All right. Justin Timberlake pleaded not guilty in his DUI court case this week. The judge still suspended his driver's license, providing job security for Timberlake's limo driver, Joey Fatone. If I was rich as Justin Timberlake, I would never drive again. What
it's
the fuck
crazy
are you doing?
How many rich people get DUIs, man?
Why?
Like
just the whole part where they said he tested dirty for poppers. So
yeah, I was like, dude, I am taking
VCR cleaner. I was doing poppers in New York on the street to stay warm. Like, gay people are right about poppers too.
Yeah. Dude, I wouldn't even have to be as rich as Justin Timberlake. If I make $1 million, I'm never driving again. It's Ubers for the rest of my life.
Yeah, like what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, why are you wanting to drive so bad?
That's crazy. Like, you got your ticket out.
Joey Fatone, his last name is literally the fat one.
Oh man, that's amazing.
God damn it.
Well, that's a joke that he uses in business. Like he has a hot dog company called Fat Ones.
Yeah, no. I think he pointed it out to me. That's
oh man, that's great.
He also wrote all my Casey Anthony shit.
Oh, cool.
When I was in elementary school, I got made fun of for being fat, and I would counteract. I'm like, no shit, I'm fat. I got the word ton in my name, so back off. And people were too stupid to understand.
Look at you now, showing hole on Maine.
Look at me, showing hole, baby.
His asshole on Twitter when the Nuggets win the championship.
All right, Zach, you're up.
All right, see, a 5-year-old boy died when a bouncy castle full of children went airborne and crashed onto a baseball field in Maryland on Friday, authorities said. But hey, at least he died doing what he loved. Playing in a bouncy castle and going to a baseball game.
Fuck, dude.
God, that's fucking great.
I was already getting tense with the setup.
Yeah. Like, where's this going?
Right.
I tried to be as stupid as possible at the end, just like I felt bad.
That's why we love these monologues.
5-year-old, he better be Palestinian or then or else it ain't right.
It ain't right. It ain't right what you said there.
It ain't right.
All right, Mike, you're up.
Oh man. Okay. It's just the internet joke I tried to tweak a little bit. Now that Gypsy Rose is pregnant, she has a chance to do the funniest thing in history: assassinate Donald Trump.
That's very.
Oh, dude, folks, we love a misdirect.
I'm trying not to be a conspiracy guy, but the fact that guy's ear is totally fine is like, what the fuck, man?
It seemed very like, choreographed, him getting up and doing the power.
Dude,
your ear shouldn't be fine.
The day of,
like, if a shell clipped, it would be decimated, but they said it was from the glass from the teleprompter, right?
I know, but like it would still not be fine.
No.
Yeah, like
that whole thing was fucky, dude. Like
when that day happened, I was making fun of people on the left who were saying conspiracy. I'm like, come on, we can't be just like MAGA. But then here we are 3 weeks later. I'm like, dude, you're fucking on something, man.
Yeah, man. His ear looks like nothing ever touched it.
It's strange.
They got even more like, invigorated and like emboldened and shit. Like if Joe Biden slipped in the shower, we wouldn't give a fuck.
No.
I know, it's like burn him. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
All right, John, you're up.
I was just wondering if you guys have been watching like the Secret Service getting like what do you call it, deposed by Congress.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that stuff's crazy.
Just been wild.
My immediate thought was that it was like a staged attempt. And then I learned about how incompetent the Secret Service is just like historically.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
They're really bad at their fucking jobs.
They're not good. And also hardcore drug addicts.
Yeah, they did.
Like the Secret Service has had more coke problems in like the last 20 years than like any fucking agency maybe in the history of the world.
But if that's
like,
your
life
path,
cocaine.
If that's your purpose, like, I'm gonna take a bullet for a fucking child rapist, like,
yeah,
it's like you're probably not the most stable person, dude. Like,
I'd be fucking
from comics, like,
yeah.
I've been blitzed out of my skull too, man.
A lot of coke problems in the Secret Service.
Yeah, I want to do a show about a super secret service, and they're like the secret service that the Secret Service doesn't even know about.
Yeah.
And their whole thing is like they can't be found out. So they were there and they saw the shooter before he was able to take out Trump, but because the Secret Service guy was looking, they couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think it'd be funny to have them like every assassination that we've ever had with like the super secret service was there, but for whatever zany reason, they weren't able to act on it.
Yeah, that's why they're still super secret.
That's how secret they are.
Yeah,
they're super secret, dude. Speaking of Secret Service, following the assassination attempt, they said they could not immediately locate the shooter, but they had reason to believe he was within earshot.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
That is fantastic. Let's see here. Oh, I got another one for Zach. M. Night Shyamalan's new movie Trap is set to make $20 million on its opening weekend. The film is called Trap because that's the feeling you get while watching the movie.
Dude, I've heard that movie
I will never give M. Night another fucking chance. I saw it yesterday, and the whole time I was like, Zach is right.
I've only been preaching this for 15 years. Who cares?
And I'm starting a conspiracy theory. It is not the same fucking guy that made The Sixth Sense. That was a different person. That is a new conspiracy theory.
No, but you do know that that's like a real conspiracy theory that he has like it's not like him.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he like a real conspiracy theory is that like he doesn't only make them, like he has like people.
Yeah, well, I fucking believe it now because that movie, I could not believe that fucking movie. It felt like a first draft. The whole movie, it felt like a first draft.
The conspiracy theory is that he had people in the beginning and then he got a big head and then he bailed on them.
Well, they should come back. I want to see the movies they want to make.
Like how Preston's doing the Trump hand stuff. I'm not a terrible director. Totally
terrible.
It sucks. I'm a huge Josh Hartnett fan. So like that.
He was the only good part of the movie.
Don't say much more because I do want to see it. Just
okay. Yeah.
I won't ruin it. I'm a big Josh Hartnett fan.
It is worth it to go. Yeah, because he crushes roles. So definitely go see it because of him. So.
It's wild in the end when Casey Anthony shows up.
All right, Zach, your turn.
All right, let's see. 3 people are dead after a man opened fire in an Indiana. Okay, we're gonna restart.
Go for it.
3 people are dead after a man opened fire in an Indianapolis mall. The shooter was killed by a Good Samaritan, police said. When asked why he waited for 3 people to get shot, the Good Samaritan said he just wanted to make sure the guy was serious first.
Oh, that's great. All right, Mike, your turn.
I'm out. I'm just gonna tag your guys' shit.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
That's fine. John, go for it.
Oh, I was really hoping that he was gonna say something, so I had time to think of something.
Oh, it's okay.
I've been doing all of mine on the spot.
Yeah. Ooh, see, that's also.
Oh man, that's incredibly impressive.
That's also why I love this podcast because you're the second person to do that. So I just love the creativity from comics.
I find I find that incredibly impressive.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Zach and I have talking about before the shooting thing. We were talking about
M. Night Shyamalan.
What was yours? Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna write a joke about. I was trying to write a joke about how I went to see it with my dad. Mm-hmm. And then he left me at the end. What a twist!
Fuck yeah! All right.
How did he work that twist in there? That my dad doesn't love me.
Bye bye Shyamalan.
More like Mception. M Nightception Shalon.
God damn it.
There's this unhinged comic dude like at an open mic in Hawaii, and it's like an Elks Club, but it's like a movie theater room. And he meant to say like, this reminds me of the theater where Lincoln was shot, but he said, this is like the theater JFK was killed in.
Okay.
The outdoor drive-in that JFK.
Right.
All right. I got something that I think you fellas can riff off of. Okay. This is a true story. I mean, they're all true, but I just feel like I have to say that. In Denver, A black police recruit was beaten until he was unconscious during a training session. A spokesman for the Denver Police Department said, quote, due to this incident, we don't want another mistake to happen. So we are canceling our next training session, dog handling. 100% true story. They fucking beat a black police recruit until he was unconscious.
Fucking goddamn, man.
Fucking Denver Police Department.
Well, to be fair, he did want to be a cop.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fair.
That is very true. And I
didn't
write this into the joke, but in the article it said their training session was literally called Fight Day. Oh. And that's the day where they all like put the cops in a situation where they're like outnumbered and then they just start beating them. And I'm like,
feels like a Pat Timlin situation, right?
Yeah. I was like, of course they have fucking Fight Day as their training program. So I just thought
that's
that was
very funny.
Getting very conflicted emotions with, you know, Chris Dorner died. He's a dead cop, but you know.
Getting down on Fight Day.
Like how Hitler was the painter.
That's
too.
a goddamn it.
They beat that guy Rebecca Black and Blue.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I love it.
God damn it, John.
I love that. I love it, John. God damn it.
All right. Zach, do you have more?
Yeah. Some airports are currently closed in America because runways are melting due to record-breaking climate change. Damn, who knew climate change could have prevented 9/11?
There we go. Okay.
Lebanon. I have like 4 more. I actually have like 3 more after.
Yeah, I got a couple
9/11 joke. Oh, just jokes in general.
No, yeah, not 9/11.
Yeah.
Before I do any 9/11 jokes on stage, I like to set the tone and say, like, you know, my comedy's a lot like 9/11. It would go down a lot differently if Mark Wahlberg was here right now.
God damn it.
That's so funny. Or an Asian hate crime.
God damn it.
One-eyed Vietnamese hecklers in the crowd.
Just so you know, we're ready.
We're
ready.
fucking ready. Lebanon launched a missile that killed 12 children in an Israeli-occupied town, drawing fears of escalation in the war in the Middle East. President Joe Biden received a phone call from Benjamin Netanyahu and was seen sighing, taking out his wallet and asking, "How much do you need?" All right.
Go for I'll just rail this one off real quick.
Yep.
A man died after trying to base jump off the south rim of the Grand Canyon on Thursday, officials said. After the man's parachute failed to deploy, I bet the parachute was worried about his wife cheating on him while he was deployed. All right, that's stupid.
I get it.
Folks.
Very nice.
21-year-old French pole vaulter. I'm going to start over. 21-year-old French pole vaulter Anthony Amirati was disqualified from competition after his giant penis knocked over the height target. Anthony's 2024 Olympics are not over because he will be helping the French rowing team with their long stroke.
Folks.
Did you see the video?
That women's boxing, goddammit.
Did you guys see that? That the guy's huge dick knock over the pole.
Oh yeah,
thing?
That was very.
Are
funny.
we sure that was a man?
The hoes are loving it.
Relatable problems, right?
The hoes are loving it.
Is this the Mike Stand or oh god?
Oh my god, that dude lost the Olympics, but he fucking
but that guy's gonna get pussy the rest of his life. Who gives
forever?
A
fuck? That was the storyline with Chaz Bono on Curb.
Pussy forever.
Yeah. What was that, Mike?
That was the storyline with Chaz Bono on Curb Your Enthusiasm. He started a fire by knocking something over with his giant dick.
Oh my god.
Oh god damn it.
Oh, I do have one more for you guys.
Go for it.
Oh, let's do it.
Rebecca Black, one hit wonder, has a follow-up to her hit Friday coming out. It's called Saturday.
God damn it, I love that joke.
I can hear Norm saying that. I can literally hear it in my head.
That's a great joke, man. Fuck, keep that one.
Yeah, keep that one, dude.
Yeah, keep that one.
That's a good opener.
Yeah, that's a great fucking joke. No, that's a great joke. That's a great joke.
Silly.
I'll coordinate somewhere and do a just strictly one-liner show.
Oh, dude, that'd be great. That'd be so much fun.
That's a great
I did that oof thing that one time. That was kind of like the premise was the game show. It was just like other people reading your one-liners. But not enough one-liner comics out there to keep that show going.
I'm really not, man.
Yeah.
Who would just us? Real quick, Zach is my favorite one-liner guy, but like, you know, also my answer before I knew Zach, I would always say Neil Hamburger. Do you guys have like a favorite one-liner guy besides Zach?
I feel like it's a cop out, but it really is Jesselnick. He was my favorite.
Yeah. When Jesselnick hits, it's a thing of beauty.
Shakespeare is still like a top 5 album.
I mean, Shakespeare got me to start comedy, basically.
Yeah.
and even though like I like changed a lot since then, like that was what got me to start.
Oh, you know who else is technically a one-liner, but not really in the one-liner group? Is Zach Galifianakis. He had a lot.
I mean, Purple Onion is my favorite special.
See, now that special is what made me start comedy. So I really should say Zach Galifianakis, even though he does a lot of characters, but his one-liners.
Zach Galifianakis live at the Purple Onion is the best comedy special I've ever seen, and probably will ever see.
I'll give honorable mentions to Dan Mintz, Blanket Patch. Those guys are fucking brilliant.
Dan Mintz.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like Dan Mintz. Judah Friedlander is probably my favorite.
Oh man, yeah, he's great.
Yeah, Judah Friedlander rules.
Did you see his Netflix special?
No.
It's like black and white. He does 2 separate shows at the same club on 2 different nights, or maybe it's the same night. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he just like he'll tell a joke and then he'll show you the response that he got, and then he'll show him doing that same joke a different night and getting a different reaction.
Dude, that fucking rules. Holy shit!
I want to do like
idea. I like that.
I want to do that for mine. I think when I decide to record something, I want
to
do a couple shows.
Oh my god,
that's a great idea.
And you said that's on Netflix?
I think it is on Netflix. Yeah.
Shit, I'm gonna check that out.
He also, if you like follow his email or whatever, his mailing list, whatever, he sends you links to his free comedy shows like you can watch online.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the way to do it now. It's just to
I've never watched one of them.
I know, man. As soon as you get a following, you just like do everything on your own thing, and like I guess now.
Yeah.
I want to do one more one-liner in the style of Neil Hamburger.
Go for it.
Why does Puff Daddy keep changing his name? Because he's ashamed of himself.
I love that.
I have this one joke I've been doing about Diddy too, because it's like
go for it.
White crowds in Hawaii especially, and I'll ask them if they're praying for Diddy, but like basically like the video came out where he's beating Cassie and there's all this understandable rage, and my buddy he's like, fuck Diddy, I hope he gets raped in prison. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's what he wants for himself.
Yeah,
that's the
white boomers in Hawaii don't really love that
joke
for some reason.
Fuck yeah. Zach, do you have any more jokes? I got one more.
Oh, I can do one more.
Yeah, go for it.
Draw my phone, but all right, here we go. A viral video this weekend showed 2 newlywed Star Wars fans add an amazing element to their wedding reception: a lightsaber duel. But the devotion didn't stop there. The couple are such big Star Wars fan, they also cut their son's hand off.
See, that's a cute one. That's for all ages there, baby.
Righty, right? Tie into the Tommy Boy.
So I had fun with this one. I just kept the same setup on the same story, but with a different punchline. 21-year-old French pole vaulter Anthony Amorati was disqualified for competition for his giant penis knocked over the height target. French women in the stadium were seen consoling their boyfriends by saying, quote, "You're the perfect size. The big ones don't win Olympic medals." Just, my God.
That actually seems true.
Yeah. All right. I am out of jokes. What about you, Zach?
Let's see. Free or low-cost birth control is increasingly difficult to find in some states, studies show. But no matter what state you live in, you can always just carry a Jordan Peterson book with you wherever you go as birth control.
I have a joke that needs to be finished. Maybe you guys can help me.
Go for it. Yeah, let's do it.
So TMZ recently spotted Cassie in the wild. There she was, just walking down the street singing "Do-Wah Diddy."
Diddy do?
I got. That's all I've got.
Did he do it?
Finish that one.
All right.
folks. Side note, I can't wait.
Genius. That's very funny.
I can't wait for 50 Cent's Diddy documentary. That's gonna be fucking great.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be so funny.
Fuck yeah. Well, Mike,
hilarious, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So
it's gonna be called "Did He Do It?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think that's the title of it.
Did you guys hear when he was he was feuding with Ja Rule, and Ja Rule had his concert tickets on sale on Groupon, so 50 Cent like bought out the entire front row,
dude,
so it would be empty.
You might think you're good.
He's
at
my hero.
Yeah.
Dude, as a hater.
Yeah.
50 Cent is my hero. Yeah.
You might think you're a good hater, but you're not on 50 Cent's
level. No one will ever be as good of a hater or enemy as 50 Cent. I mean,
yeah. So Zach knows this, but I used to work for the television channel Stars, which had a huge deal with 50 Cent. You know, he does all the shows for him. Power, you know, Raising Cain, Raising Canaan, Ghost, all that stuff. So anytime 50 Cent tweeted, it became a whole thing for the day. So I like literally you would see people running down the hallway, going to the offices of VPs and shit. Like, did you see what 50 Cent tweeted? It was the most unserious working environment.
That's so fucking funny.
So fucking funny.
The guy that made Get Rich or Die Trying is like dictating a bunch of people with like master degrees lives.
Exactly.
It's like, so funny.
Like I literally heard someone say, "What is this going to do to the stock price?"
That's so. I mean, it's so badass when you think about it.
It really is. Man.
It's going to go up 50 Cent.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Well, Mike, John, I can't thank you enough. This was so. I haven't laughed this hard in a long time. So thank you so much. Real quick before we leave, do you guys want to last minute promotions for anything? Do you want to say your Instagram handles one more time for the folks at home?
Yeah.
I got my radio show that I do every Wednesday. It is a local radio show, but you can listen online. It's listentotheplanet.com because it's Planet Radio.
Perfect.
And it's called Laugh City Radio. We do it every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Time. I don't know what time that's like 8 your time, 7.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, anyway.
Awesome. Thank you so much, John. What about you, Mike?
Memeing into the void for memes and satirical LSD tabs. If you're in LA, come catch a show. I'll be at the Savage Henry Comedy Festival October 10th through the 12th. But yeah, just jokes, man. Love you guys.
Yeah, awesome.
Hell yeah, man.
If you guys are
doing it, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. If you're not familiar with their sign off, we say fuck M. Night Shyamalan. So let's say that together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck M. Night Shyamalan. We love you so much. We'll see you next week.